be shy, you're beautiful. Good evening and welcome to Movie Night with me, Ebba and
Linnea.
We've watched 2 movies this night, and we're going to do the first part with the first movie we watched, and that was
Phantom of the Paradise, which is a musical from 1974,
Yes.
a horror musical, you can call it.
In a very short description would be it's basically Phantom of the Opera in a more rock setting with some inspiration from a few other literary works, and I mean that's basically it. If you know Phantom of the Opera, you know this story.
Yeah.
Well, Phantom of the Opera and Phantom of the Paradise is basically a man who is disfigured, and he is roaming around the opera house, killing people and making a mess, basically, in order to make sure that his protege, or whatever you want to call it,
it's a good word.
Yeah, makes it in the business and is put on the spotlight and gets to shine. And this movie has the Phantom also being the great composer, and whose work has been used by a man who is leading the opera, and he might want revenge on that man.
Yes.
In the end also. So that would be
Man
how
who may or may not be Satan.
Exactly, may or may not be Satan. It's very clearly from the beginning, so it's not really a spoiler or anything, but it may or may not be Satan. Yeah, and it's very colorful, and it's a blast, I would say. How would you...
Yeah, a blast is a good word for it. It's a lot of fun. Really colorful, nice music, nice dancing, crazy version of Phantom of the Opera. I do it a lot. So I've seen it before. I've seen it once before. Didn't actually remember that much from it, other than like the main plot and some of the main characters. But there were several scenes and several songs that I had forgotten, so it was nice to rediscover it, I guess. For you it was the first time.
Yes.
And you liked it?
Yes, I liked it a lot. It might actually, I'm throwing it out already, but it might be my favorite of the night.
Oh.
Which is a bit surprising, I think, because the other one is your favorite, obviously. But yeah, I really like this one. I think also because I like the story of Phantom of the Opera, even though I might not be, it's not like I've watched every Phantom of the Opera, but I like that mystique and that whole almost exposure of the underbelly of show business in opera setting. I like that. I think it's just something that I appreciate. So I thought it was a blast, and I really liked the acting. And I liked everything about it. Really, I don't want to be too fangirl on it, but I did like it a lot. So.
What did you think about the music? Because it is a musical, so that's very important.
Yeah. Again, I don't want to compare the 2 movies of the night. Maybe we should just say what we watched. Also,
well, then otherwise, able to guess.
If you've lived a life on Earth, you know what this means. It's the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes.
So yeah, I liked them for different reasons, the music, but I would listen to Phantom of the Paradise in a very different way than I would the Rocky Horror Picture Show, because the Rocky Horror Picture Show is more fun, it's more like a parody, and it's more whilst you can tell that there's more of like it's a different vision in Phantom of the Paradise. But yeah, I thought it was excellent. How about you?
I like the music in Phantom of the Paradise when it is in the movie. I think it's very well written for the film, but I don't think it stands very well on its own, and that's just a personal opinion. Like if I were to listen to the soundtrack on Spotify or something, I don't think Phantom of the Paradise is what I would choose. I don't think the songs are quite unique enough for me to want to do that. But they work very well in the film, so I don't really have any complaints about the soundtrack in context, it's
Yeah.
more like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That soundtrack I can like put on Spotify and I dig it so
Yeah.
much. So there's a slight difference there that I think the Rocky Horror soundtrack can stand on its own, just because it's very catchy. But I don't think Phantom of the Paradise soundtrack.
Yeah, I agree with everything you say, because I think the thing about the music in Phantom of the Paradise is it's emulating other things. We were talking about this when we were watching it. We were like, well, that sounds like Led Zeppelin.
Yes. There was Kiss, Beach Boys,
Elvis. You have all these references, and it's supposed to sound like them, so that's why it reminds you of other things. But that's part of the vision with the music in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree. Rocky Horror Picture Show is more unique in that way, even though that's also trying to emulate something. But it's still more its own thing, whereas the Phantom of the Paradise is trying to sound like other things. Does this make sense, or am I just making it more?
No, I think
I think
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Rocky Horror has its own vision with music, while Phantom of the Paradise, their vision is to emulate other music, but that's the point with it.
And it sounded like Elton John at one point.
Yeah.
Also. So I mean, you have all of these like, it sounds like.
And you have one character, one artist who is called Beef, and we were like, is that a Meatloaf reference?
Could it be? So yeah. No, don't. Props, don't run away. What are you doing? Don't be shy. You're beautiful. So yeah, the music is great, and I can't remember her name. The actress playing the main part, like Phoenix.
Jessica Harper, I think.
Jessica Harper, yeah. Oh, she's so pretty.
Yeah,
she's so
really
pretty, and she's just perfect for this role. So yeah.
Coincidentally, she also plays a part in Shock Treatment, which is the sequel to Rocky Horror. I haven't seen that one, so just a parenthesis.
There's a lot of threads going between these two movies for obvious reasons. Yeah.
So, talking about Beef, what did you think of Beef?
What did I think of Beef? I thought Beef. I thought Beef was excellent. I like Beef. He was a fun parody of the whole glam rock, very flamboyant, diva-esque, screaming performance, who just likes, I'm so sexy and just love me with all my curls and my hairs. But of course, there is the flip side of him being very stereotypically flamboyant gay. I don't know if I really took it as a negative in this movie though, because everyone is sort of like a parody of something, of a stereotype in the industry, so to speak. Like Phoenix, the main girl, who's very like innocent and very a very nice girl, really. She is seduced by the dark side almost, and turns into someone who I'll just give them what they want. I don't care. I don't care about morals. I don't care about my soul. I'll just give the audience what they want, because I just want to please them and hear their roar in the audience. So that's a very that's a sort of stereotype too, I guess. What did you think of Beef?
I loved Beef.
The Beef! Oh, I loved the Beef.
I thought it was a lot of fun, and as you say, he's sort of a gay diva stereotype, which can go wrong, but I don't actually think it goes wrong in this side, because he is so much fun, and I think everyone with a sense of humor, or sense of humor, brain fart, will like him. I don't identify as gay, but I would call myself slightly queer. Like,
aren't we all?
Yes, exactly. Like, I don't have a label for myself, but I would call myself not 100% straight, if that makes sense. And I was not at least offended by this, but my experience does not reflect everyone's experience. So,
on the whole, I mean, you have these amazing costumes and the way that everything's. I mean, the scenery. What do you think of the costumes and the scenery? I mean,
oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
very like the bad guy who is called Swan. Though when he writes his name it looks like Satan, but yeah. He like for parts of the film he's like in the shadows, and I thought that was very it enhanced the sort of mysterious atmosphere surrounding him. And then also the Phantom. He doesn't have this like traditional silver mask that the Phantom has. He has some sort of, I don't know what it is, but it looks sort of like a bird beak.
Yeah.
It was very weird, but I liked it because it was cool. Well, have you seen this
Phantom of the Paradise?
Let us know in the comment section down below what you think of it. Like and subscribe as usual, and we will see you again soon. Bye.